Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the RTG channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Kenny George Road to Glory here on College Football 25. We are wrapping up Kenny George's sophomore season, his true sophomore season, because he didn't get redshirted as he was the backup to Seth Hennigan all of year number one, and they didn't redshirt him. A little disrespectful, but it is what it is. True sophomore Kenny George. We have had quite the ride. Here is the starting quarterback of the Memphis Tigers. We've only lost one game as a starter, and we've had quite a journey to get to the conference championship game. That's right, we are playing in the American Conference Championship game in today's episode, the first game of the episode. And if we win that, we've got ourselves a guaranteed spot in the college football playoffs. Kenny George, Smooth Jazz, might be playing in a college football playoff semifinal in today's episode. It is possible. We'll have to see how we play, but we probably have to win this game in the conference championship. There's a slight possibility we make it if we lose, since we are a top 6 team right now. We're ranked number 6 in the country, so there is a small chance we move on either way. But I would rather win the conference championship. That just adds to Kenny George's resume in the first place. And then we see how far we go in the playoff period. And then there's a big decision. Do we stay at Memphis for Kenny George's true junior season, or do we transfer to a much more intense situation? I guess we'll have to see what kind of offers are out there. Where are we going to be the starter? All these different situations. You also got to keep in mind, we're not that highly rated of a player. We're only a 72 overall starting quarterback with slightly inaccurate tendencies. So it's going to be a wild episode. You do not want to miss it. If you go on to enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see how Kenny George's sophomore season plays out. It is game time. American Conference Championship, Charlotte, the number 21 team in the nation, versus the number 6 team in the nation, the Memphis Tigers and Smooth Jazz Kenny G. But before that, we got to spend our 6 energy points. So we will we don't need to spend any in academics because the season is academically over. We are fully upgraded on our leadership. We're fully healthy. So I guess we just spend it on XP and influencer stuff, like our brand stuff. That seems like the smartest idea. So let's spend some training, but it's 3 to get up to probably the upgrade. So I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. I definitely want to spend 1 in here to get our brand up. I guess we could. Ooh, now we're injured because we did more influencer stuff, so it's opened up a little bit more injury. Well, now I got to spend 1 in here to get us fully healthy. So you know what? Let's spend 1 here. Now we're not injured at all. Let's keep buying our brand stuff. Let's get that up. Okay, perfect. So we are halfway, maybe a little less than halfway to superstar in our brand. I don't know if we'll ever get to global phenom. It's possible, but I guess we'll have to see what happens as we move forward. But we are fully healthy. We are full leadership. And we are good on our brand right now. Our XP will probably go up if we win this game. If we take a quick look at the CFP bracket, we are currently... Whoa, this is cool. I've never seen this kind of format. They must have changed it. This is a different layout to... There was an update recently in College Football 25, so this must be a changed layout of the bracket. This looks pretty cool. I like it. So we currently sit as the number 1 overall seed in the entire bracket, which is absolutely wild to even think about. We would get the first round bye. We would play in the No, is that the Orange Bowl? Yeah, that is the Orange Bowl. We would play in the Orange Bowl in our first playoff game against either Texas or Texas Tech right now. Who knows what's going to happen down the line, but all right. We got to win this game. We probably make it, like I said in the intro, we probably make it either way, but we certainly wouldn't be a 1 seed if we lose this conference championship game. I don't want to lose it. Is Kenny George in the running for any awards? I wouldn't think he would be. Certainly not Player of the Year. what about best quarterback? We do have our head coach battling for best for head coach of the year. That's awesome. Best quarterback, we are not in the running for. Yeah, I think I've made too many mistakes in this season to be in the running for any of that. Certainly not Heisman finalist or anything like that. No, we're not in the chase for it. Maybe junior year, senior year we get there. Who knows? But it's finally time. Enough stalling. It is finally time. We have a home game in the conference championship. At least we're the home team. I don't know if it's a neutral site championship game. It could be. But we are the home side. Whew, this is going to be a tough one. Charlotte, we've beaten them before. Let's go and do it again. All right, here we go. Kenny George on the field for the first time, and they're already wanting me to do RPO bubble. Not a good start. We are a true home game, though. It is a true home game for the Memphis Tigers, so that adds a little bit more comfort to Kenny George, knowing that he doesn't have to play in a neutral site or on the road, but starting with a sack is not ideal, especially because I sent Jacoby Banks deep and it didn't get open, so my first decision was kind of out the window already. I'm going to go down low to Conley. He's going to take it up the field, get those sack yardage back, make it the 3rd and 6 situation. That's a little bit more doable. We can handle a 3rd and 6, hopefully. Hopefully we can handle that. Although I am going to step up with Kenny George, and Kenny George will get to the 48-yard line, 4th and 2, and they're going to take me off the field. I'm trying to no huddle, but they won't let me. So an upsetting drive to start here at home in the conference championship, but the team gets the ball back. The defense, oh my God, it's a massive turnover. Gets us in very, very awesome scoring distance here from the 8-yard line. We give it to Sutton Smith, who's been one of my go-to guys both in the passing game and in the run game. And I'm going to run an RPO, but not throw it. We're going to do the R part of the RPO. Hand it off to Sutton. He cuts it inside, but gets brought down before he gets in the end zone. It's 3rd and goal from the 4. Charlotte's not going to be an easy team to beat, that's for sure. Just because we beat them in the past doesn't mean that they're not going to be ready to go for the conference championship. But I'm ready to go too, as Kenny George scrambles for a touchdown. Ooh, doing a little hot step. I like it. Okay, Kenny, got the moves. You don't call him smooth jazz for nothing. Kenny George with the touchdown gets Memphis on the board first. Something that we don't normally do in this series is score first. Although we've been getting better in the past couple episodes, I would say. Hand the ball off to Sutton Smith. He goes far outside, but he doesn't really get much. The offensive line not really blocking for him too well. Another RPO situation. We'll go to the run game. I'm really hoping this works. Oh, it is going to work. Sutton Smith has got a huge opening, and he gets a huge run, too. Another run play. I'll be okay with running the football if it actually works. The only time I don't like running the football is when the offensive line just chooses not to block at all. But Sutton Smith has got back-to-back really solid runs. That takes us to the 36, 2nd and inches. And this time we're going to try to get him to the outside. I really hope that that side of the field blocks the edge there. And it looks like they will. Sutton is going to give the first down. Wow. I did not think they were going to be that generous. They gave him the first down there. He kind of got stuck. But they are generous. They give him the first down as the first quarter is coming to a close. And I had Square, I had Jacoby Banks, but the pocket closed very quickly on me and I panicked. So, taking the sack there is unfortunate. 2nd and 13, the handoff to Sutton Smith. It's not Sutton Smith, the backup Megwa, and he takes it for really nothing. A deep post corner. They're only giving me 2 routes plus an option to Chisholm. I'm actually going to send Chisholm on something else. I'm going to give him a post. Try to get that open in the side of the field there. Oh, he has a super slow release off the line, but he might be open. That's an interception. Should not have thrown that at all. But I guess you can consider that a little bit of a arm punt in a situation like that. But that was a horrible decision. Nobody was really open. That whole play call decision was wild. I don't know why they chose that play as the deep play. And Charlotte will only be able to get a field goal out of it. I guess that's best case scenario considering where they started with the football. Read option, hand that ball off to Megwa. He's going to get nowhere. Offense is kind of getting stagnant. We got to change some things up here. We're going to run some stick, and hope that Conley... I'm going to try to send Conley on a post, and hopefully that safety follows him and doesn't follow Leverett. We'll see what happens. I think Leverett's got it, but I can't get the ball away. I don't think Leverett actually had it. So it's probably for the best that ball didn't get out. Because it looked like initially Leverett had the win, but I think the corner closed very quickly and was able to get leverage back. So I'm going to take off and run because that's the only thing that works. First down and 10 for Memphis. Big play by Kenny George there to get the first down on his own. And we're going to run a little screen. As long as Smith can get out, it should work. Good block by the guard. Sutton Smith's going to get that first down. Perfect. That worked really well. Read options, not really the situation I want to be in. This has a good shot of working. They're going to cover the middle of the field as expected, but I think I can fit that in there. Conley drops it off his hands. It wouldn't have been a first down anyway, but I would have liked it to work. We're going to run a slip screen to the other side of the field. Slip. 2nd and 10. Come on, Sutton. He's got blockers. He barely found the football. I was worried he wasn't going to turn his head around. He turns his head at just the right moment and gets the catch, and then first down. Screens are very hit or miss in this game, like they usually are. Throw that quickly. That's up in the air. Dropped. That was supposed to be a lot quicker of a throw than it actually ended up being. 2nd and 10. Hand the ball to Sutton Smith, because he seems to be the only guy who knows how to get yards. Apparently, good juke move. Gets it to 3rd and inches. 28-yard line. I kind of want to just run another inside zone, but we're going to run slants instead. Because this is about me. This isn't about the running backs. This is about the boy Kenny George. So we got to try our best to get the first down. 4th and inches. Keep me on the field. I'm running no huddle, but they're not letting me. How do they not let me run a no huddle here? They're not going to let me do it. Oh, they are going to let me do it. Oh, no, they just got the first down anyway. They just took me out of the game for it for some reason. Okay, weird. Maybe for the best. Maybe I would have made the wrong decision. I don't know, but Megwa's got a huge gain. He break a tackle. Down to the 2. Oh, my God. That's kind of wild. I should probably just run the football here, but we might as well try and get Kenny George some more stats. Pad his stats a little bit more. Fire that into the tight end. It's going to be caught. No, it's not. He dropped it last second, because of course he did. Of course he did. And now it's an RPO. I don't want to run. I don't want to throw the football on an RPO. I just don't like it. Doesn't work. 3-yard line, another RPO situation. And they're really only giving me RPOs, man, and runs. I'm trying to pad Kenny's stats here, don't you know? Barely get the ball up before the 2-minute warning. The toss out, and it works. Touchdown, Memphis. We have our lead back, and we get the ball right back immediately. Another turnover for Charlotte. This defense for Memphis has really come on strong. Really strong. Oh, I got to get that away a lot quicker. Why was that screen so much... Why did that screen not work like the other ones did? They just get pressure instantly on that time. I'm surprised I even got the ball away. Can I get that in there? That's a tight throw. It's a lot higher. I'm not even pressing high point. I'm just throwing the football. That's just how not strong Kenny George's arm is. It's not the strongest arm in college football, that's for sure. But the skill points are just so much to use. And they call the timeout here. 4th and 2, they're not going to let me call another play here, so that's unfortunate. I really hate that I threw that pick. It was just an unnecessary throw. I don't know why I even did it. It's not like I expected that guy to catch the football. Kenny George has just got enough speed to get away. And a good enough ball to get to Jacoby Banks. I was thinking about taking off and running. I probably would have got the first down. But I saw Jacoby Banks coming open across the middle. I had to take the opportunity. And he does make the catch. First down and 10 from the 12-yard line. We're definitely scrambling here, getting out of the pocket. A lot of space. Oh, my God, that guy is fast. Holy crap. I don't know where he came from. I thought I had so much time I could have walked in, but whoever that guy is for Charlotte is a track star. That was wild. Oh, I barely got that ball away, and he drops it anyway, so it's not even, doesn't even matter that I got it away. My receivers and tight ends are not holding on to the football as much as I need them to. Step up the pocket, Kenny George. Get that first down, Kenny. Get that first down. 4th and inches, timeout, Charlotte. That is dirty. How dare you call a timeout on 4th down when I can't run? Oh, they're going to keep me out there. Thank God. Read option. Read option. 4th and inches from the 3. 36 seconds remain in the half. I'm going to keep it myself. Kenny George has got it. Touchdown, Memphis. That is a massive touchdown before the end of the half. And he's got ice in the veins. Kenny's got ice in the veins. Oh, my God. Kenny's got ice in dem veins. Can I see the play? I can't go backwards. I wanted to see the instant replay there. Right before the half, they couldn't score. It looked like they might have been able to, but they got close but couldn't finish it off. Play action. Start of the 3rd quarter. Who's open here? That safety is covering both receivers. That's unbelievable. That safety was covering the outside receiver and the inside receiver at the same time. I didn't know who to throw to. And I didn't even get it off anyway, so. Oh, I faked him out. Only to get 2 yards out of it, but I did fake him out. Vert's comeback does not seem like the right idea, but we're going to call it anyway, and then I'm going to change Jacoby Banks. I'm going to roll out to this side. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to send him up the field, and then I'm going to go for it. It's held on to by Sutton Smith. He got hit hard, but he held on to the football. Good job. First down and 10 from the 47. Kenny George, snap, handoff to Smith. He's got blockers. Doesn't follow him, but he does get a nice gain on that one. I don't want to run a QB wrap. That's just not what I want to do. So second down and 1 from the 38. We're going to hand it off to Smith and hope that he can get in there and get the first down. He does, barely, but he does get it. Shock option. This has got good chances to work here. Big Hill has done this before. He's won, and I think he did it again. Big Hill, that's to the pylon, and it's just incomplete. I think if I didn't get hit there, it might have been a catch. It's too close to tell because that safety was playing that the whole time. Dropped by the running back. It's tough out here in the streets, man. It is tough. The Charlotte defense is containing the pocket, and they're doing a good job in the secondary. And Banks takes a hard hit, drops the pass. I mean, that was open. I don't know what else you want me to do. I threw it as hard as I could. It's just he doesn't have the arm strength. Kenny George just does not have the arm strength to get the job done most of the time. It works about 75%. The rest is kind of hit or miss. And I rolled to the wrong side of the field. That's a risky ball, but it's going to be a catch anyway by Jacoby Banks. Man, this guy is the reason why we passed the ball. He's so good at that. I'm happy we have him. Hopefully, if we do end up transferring, we have a guy that's just as good. Maybe even better, and I'm going to take a sack there. That makes sense. Second and 12. Second down and 12. I'm assuming the middle of the field's not going to have time to throw it. How that worked, don't ask me. Third and 2. Some of these magician-type throws, I don't know how they work. I guess that's the whole point. Third and 2. Big Hill, I need you to win. He did, but I can't get the ball off. The edge rusher came in unblocked. Big Hill won, too. That is the worst feeling in the world. When you have a wide open touchdown and I just don't have the time. I needed my offensive tackle to block for even a half a second more, and I could have got that ball away for a touchdown. But this one might work. It's going to be caught. He's got distance. It's a one-play touchdown. That's got to be like 95 yards or whatever, 93 yards. It's a wild touchdown. He even got, bro, was it Jacoby Banks? I think it is. Huge touchdown. I think that might have put this out of reach for Charlotte. It's 28-10, maybe not. They do score touchdowns, so they're still in this, technically. I'm going to scramble up the middle of the pocket here. Slide down, first and 10. Still can get it done with the legs. We really got to get out of here with a W. If we want to be the #1 seed in the college football playoffs, we got to get out of here with a W. Huge run by Sutton Smith. Take that all day. And I really wish they would turn on shoot clock, but it doesn't look like they're going to. I'm going to give that to Smith. I probably should have taken that myself. I misread that. I thought the outside rusher was going to stay on me, but he didn't. He crashed in. Let me roll. Let me roll. Playmaker up the field. It actually worked. Maybe it didn't. Oh, it did! To the 2? Yep, to the 2. Huge play. The playmakers have been working in this one. Sometimes they don't. Read option keeper. And Kenny George is going to score another rushing touchdown. He's getting down and dirty. And he put him to sleep. Kenny George says it's over in Memphis. I'm walking in Memphis, baby. Kenny George might have just ended it. 35-17, Charlotte scores a touchdown, but it might be a little too late. 3:53 to go in the game. A trip to the college football championship, or at least the college football playoff, is on the line for Memphis. Read option should work again. Yeah, I think it did. Good blocks. I mean, it didn't get us a crazy amount of yards, but it worked enough. Z shallow cross. Somebody's getting open. I know it. I can feel it in my loins. Fire that in. It worked! Oh my god! It's going to be a touchdown, isn't it? That's the craziest play ever. It was not supposed to be a bad ball. It was supposed to be in the middle of the field, but because I got hit, it was kind of off target. It was kind of behind the receiver. Banks adjusts to it. He stops, completely sends the Charlotte corner, fools him, and he takes it for a touchdown. That's the craziest. Look at that. He got fooled. He thought that it was going to go more in the middle, which it was supposed to. So the corner was playing it perfect. But it goes behind Jacoby Banks for a touchdown. They don't score again. This one is over. Kenny George, in his first year as a starter, will come into the starting job at Memphis and lead them to an 11-win season, a conference championship, and a college football playoff appearance. Most likely the 1 seed. We don't know for sure until we get there. What a crazy scene as Sutton Smith just continues to dominate on the ground. This Memphis team had the chance to make the college football playoff in year 1, in Kenny's freshman year. But Seth Hennigan and the team collapsed in the final 3 or 4 games of the year. Oh my god, Sutton Smith is a dog. Him and Jacoby Banks are the main reasons why I would consider staying. These two guys are studs. I don't know what their year is. I don't know if they're graduating this year or not. I'd be sad if they were. I'll probably have to check that because that's going to be a big decision in whether we transfer or not. We're going to motion the tight end. Then hand the ball off to the backup Megwa, and he's going to get nothing. But this game is over. We're just running the clock out at this point. A minute to go. Memphis is going to be I was about to say the AFC, the American Conference champions. What a sight. Kenny George, the true sophomore, leading the way, and they will pull me for the final time. Packed house. Packed house here in Memphis, and we're going to get the job done. And that is the ball game. There it is. Conference champions, 42-17. That Charlotte team was tough. They were putting up a good fight, but we just got too many options, and we dominated in the end, and Kenny George is your player of the game. 5 total touchdowns. Obviously, 3 of them were on the ground, but 308 yards through the air. A lot of that was Jacoby Banks taking it for touchdowns. That might have been the craziest play right there, that touchdown. Absolutely insane game. Exactly how we wanted it to go. It went about as planned, and this is a great view. And there it is, Kenny George celebrating with the boys in front of the American trophy. That's a nice little trophy. Looks like a warped Lombardi trophy, like if it got too much heat and it kind of warped its way inside. That's kind of funny. Big W's for the good guys as we move on to now the more important stuff, which is college football playoffs. That should give us, that should give us a huge boost. It levels us up. We get an extra skill point, which makes us 5 now. I think 5 skill points. 5 or 6. Ooh, we get something activated. Yes, fan favorite has been upgraded to platinum. Kenny George, platinum fan favorite as a sophomore. We get something else upgraded as well. Clear-headed has been upgraded to platinum. Ooh, Kenny George. I'm about to make a name for myself. And the American champions. We have won the American Conference. That is beautiful. We have 3 skill points. Okay, I must have read that wrong. Maybe I was thinking of the energy we'd have. We have 3 skill points, not 5. We should be getting a bunch of boosts to coach trust. That's just a little nudge. Who are we taking on in the college football playoffs? We got our bye week. Ooh, what's this? The American Offensive Player of the Week, as you would expect, because it was only 2 teams playing. Kadon, is it Kadon or Caden? I don't know. Slater, the senior quarterback from Liberty, wins the Heisman. Good for him. Good for him. We got our weekly agenda. We got 6 energy. So we will get our injury back down. We'll get our leadership back up. And we'll probably spend the rest in our brand. We got 2 energy left. I'll spend 1 more in health just to make sure we're fully healthy. And then we'll do another one into that. Perfect. Our brand is getting up there. We're becoming a social media megastar. Player of the week, the Heisman winner. Where is the bracket? How did it finish out? We are the 4 seed. Okay, I'll take that. It was a little bit ambitious to think we were going to be the 1 seed. But the 4 seed is perfectly fine because that means we get ourselves a bye week. We will play in the Cotton Bowl against either USC or Illinois. That is quite the matchup. Kansas State actually is the 1 seed. This is crazy. Did we make All-American? We at least made the All-American for the conference. Sutton Smith actually makes first team All-American, like national team. That's kind of crazy. Did we make second team? We don't. Okay. What about in the conference? Sutton Smith, we don't make... Max Brown is the conference All-American first team, and we don't even make second team? That's disrespectful. They are disrespecting Kenny George like crazy. But it is time. Let's get simulating here. Let's get simulating to bowl week. Who are we playing? Are we playing Illinois or USC? I'm very curious. I hope it's Illinois, to be honest with you. I don't really want to have to play USC. Who are we playing? It's going to be Illinois. This is the first time I've actually seen a college football playoff bowl game loading screen because I haven't made one. We are playing in the Cotton Bowl against number 12 Illinois, or 12-seeded Illinois. Woo! What a game that we got coming up here. We are ranked number 7 in the country. So our final stats for the regular season, here's what it looks like. 2,400 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 picks. That's probably why we didn't make any All-American teams or anything like that, because we had too many picks and not a very high completion percentage. We need to cut those down in year number 2, or year number 3, technically. But 1,000 yards on the ground with 15 touchdowns is a respectable number from Kenny George. Good to see. Good to see. And I don't think we have enough to upgrade anything, but we do have our platinum abilities, clear-headed and fan favorite, upgraded to platinum. Yeah, throw power needs 9 skill points, 4 for elusiveness, accuracy, which I think we used last time. That needs 9. We can upgrade our IQ, but I don't think it's really worth it. We might as well save our points to upgrade our power. So, yeah, we're still a long way away from upgrading. But we got a big one. Illinois in the Cotton Bowl. We are perfectly healthy. We're fully on leadership. I think we just spend it in our brand and in our training. But then that's going to take our injury down. So we will get more brand. We'll spend that. And then we'll get more brand. Ooh, we are very close to superstar brand. We are also maximum on the passive impacts, which I don't know what that does, but we're maximum in that. So that's cool. And if we play good here, we should be able to get our 4th skill point. All right, we're sitting pretty good. We are sitting pretty good, and we got a massive game. We are the home team technically, but obviously it's a neutral site Cotton Bowl. This is going to be tough. This is a whole different level of competition that we've played. This is a Big Ten team in a different situation entirely. A Big Ten team in a neutral site college football playoff, and the true sophomore Kenny George has got to do it. Okay, here we go. This is a whole different level. The Cotton Bowl. It looks like Memphis fans showed out, so that's nice to see, getting a little hometown support. And we're starting hot with Jacoby Banks. Big time play. You know what? If there was any Big Ten team that I wanted to play, it probably would be Illinois. Maybe Rutgers. Oh, that's going to give me some good space. Kenny George has got the legs to get the job done. Huge hit. I mean, these are Big Ten linebackers. They're going to be hitting harder than American linebackers, that's for sure. 2nd inches. Does the fade work? I'm going to give it a shot. It's hit on the throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he kneels it down. I shouldn't have tried it. I should have just eaten the sack. That's an unfortunate, unforced error, or unnecessary error that I made right there. Does that give Illinois momentum? It does not. Okay, well, we've gotten the mistake out of the way. Shouldn't have thrown that. I thought the fade would be open. It kind of was, but I mean, I didn't really have time to find it because they brought pressure on the fade, or on the throw. So, it's a mistake that I shouldn't have made, but we learn from those. We learn from those. And Sutton Smith is going to continue his grind as he's one of the better running backs in this playoff run, I would think. At least the season that he's having is one of the best. We've got a good opportunity here. I think Banks could get open. He's got leverage, and he makes a tough catch, but he dropped at the end. That was going to be a very tough catch. He never really separated from the corner. I thought he would. I'm going to keep this one. And I got a lot of room. Blocking down the field. Kenny George, I wish you were faster. Oh, if he just had the speed, he could have scored off of that. There was nobody. Absolutely nobody. Sutton Smith going nowhere. I don't really want to run a curl combo. Those just don't really work, especially with the lack of arm power. Step up in the pocket, fire it in. I honestly didn't see that guy in the inside there. I thought he was one-on-one. This is kind of crazy. This is a total different level of competition. Ooh, they might be in man coverage here. I wanted to stand and throw. I just didn't have anybody open. And it's 4th and 3. And they're not going to let me run no huddle. They're going to take me off the field. I wanted to throw the football, but nobody really got open. And we have the ball again very quickly. Let's get this done. Snap, handoff to Smith. Gets a couple yards. He's chipping away. Chip. Where do we go with this? Chisholm, maybe? Chisholm's so slow, though. His release is horrible. I think we just check it down to Smith. That's probably the smartest option. Gets us the first down. I mean, he's our best receiver other than Jacoby Banks. Sometimes Leverett makes the big plays, but he doesn't really separate from his receivers that much. Neither does Banks, to be honest. They were ready for that one. Read option. Is the read option the right move? I mean, it might be. The thing is, Kenny's just not fast enough. Keep it. Kenny keeps it. And he fights, breaking off some tackles, gets to the 17. That was pretty awesome. Showing some brute force. 3rd and 1. Final play of the quarter. Hand the ball off to Smith. Get the first down, Sutton. He does. Perfectly executed. Memphis is in striking distance. Can we score our very first college football playoff touchdown? Illinois has been struggling. So have we on offense, but we always struggle. All right, they want to run inside zone. I guess that's what we'll do. Don't really have a better option. So here we go. Hand the ball off. Sutton has to back the other way. I mean, that's not the play design, so obviously it's not going to work. But they blew that up immediately. Who gets open here? Nobody that I see, and he's out of bounds, so I can't throw it to him. Nobody got open on that one. Or maybe they did at the very end. I just didn't see it. I rolled to the wrong side. Does the seam get open? It doesn't look like it, but Banks is open. And that's dropped Jacoby. All you have to do is catch it, turn up the field. You got a first down, maybe even a touchdown. That's unfortunate. We should be able to get 3 points, though. We do. But Illinois comes right back and scores a touchdown. Okay, we got to score. We're not going to win this game, or any college football game, with field goals. We got to score, and that was our best chance, really. We were in really good field position. The defense had been doing their job, but just couldn't get it done. I think Jacoby Banks is going to get this. He is. He's going to hold on for the catch. Maybe I should have sent him deep. That might have been a smarter option. Not 100% sure. I'm going to send the tight end on a post. Make that safety choose. He didn't have to choose, or he did choose, and he chose the right guy. He chose Jacoby Banks, which was the smart option. I'm kind of getting fooled here by this Illinois defense. They're not really letting me scramble as much as I want to. This is tough. This is what it's going to be like if we have to play the good teams. We're not really ready for the good teams, I wouldn't think. Get that screen out to Smith. He's going to be able to get us to 4th and 4. They're going to let us go for it. I got it away. Perfect. We're going to be able to go for this. 4th and 4. We got to convert. Got to. This could just be a scramble. No, it's not. It's a sack and it's a turnover. It looked so open on the scramble. It looked so open. It was not, apparently. And Illinois gets a field goal out of it. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Another sack taken. Fumble! We got it back. Offensive lineman jumps on it. First fumble, I think, of Kenny George's career. He doesn't usually fumble the football. I shouldn't say that. He might have fumbled earlier in the season. I don't remember, honestly. But this Illinois team, I can't scramble at all because they are just in the backfield. I had time, but nobody got open. The one time I actually have time is the one time that nobody gets open. And they want us to run a running play on 3rd and 17. They want us to concede the down. I mean, just, Illinois' defense is crazy tough. Crazy tough. We're going to punt the ball back to Illinois with 1:51 to go. I would not be surprised if they put up a touchdown here. They're going to be in really good field position. They only put up a field goal. They did it quickly, too. Barely took any time off the clock at all. But these edge rushers are just sealing the outside. I can't do anything. It's going to be knocked incomplete, almost picked off. I mean, the edge rushers are just containing so well. I can't scramble like I usually do. It's kind of insane. And I'm not good enough to stand in the pocket and find an open man. Although I did right there. Finding Sutton Smith on the Texas route. Maybe we can send Jacoby Banks deep and hope for the best. I got hit on the throw. Bounces off at least 2 Memphis offensive linemen. Tough, man. They are just quick. Our offensive line is not capable of blocking these guys for longer than a half a second. He held on. No, he dropped it. Come on, guys. I cannot be having the drops like that. In a game like this where I already can't complete passes at an efficient rate, we cannot be having drops. Oh, I got to take off and run here. Got to make a man miss, Kenny. He didn't, but he does fight for the first down. Good effort. Good effort, Kenny. I tried to flip that. It didn't really work. Okay, 45 seconds, all of our timeouts. And he didn't get off. He got stuck. I hate the screens, man. They're so stupid. Screens just never work. At least they don't work efficiently. I don't like comeback routes, especially in this game with no arm power. I just got to take off, try to get a yard or two. It's the best option. I know the time's running out. There was no other option. I saw that was just a bad decision, a bad play call. That one could work. It's got a hand in there. Are we going to kick the field goal? I mean, that probably is our best option, but I don't know if we're even going to make the field goal. We didn't kick it, at least. Oh, man. We start the second half, and we are just in trouble. We are in a bad situation. This Illinois team, I knew they were going to be tough, but they are tough. Sutton breaks the tackle, takes a huge gain. Good job, Sutton. They went 3 straight RPOs, really? I don't like RPOs. Just hand the ball off. Seems to be working, at least in this drive. Go back to it again, inside zone. If this is the way we can move the football, I don't care as long as we win. It's not about me anymore. I mean, the Heisman's already given out. The awards are all given out. It's not about me anymore. It's about the team winning as many games as possible to get to the national championship. And I had an open man, but the offensive line will not give me the time to find him. You got to be kidding me. That would have been a touchdown. Oh, I just need another second. I'm not asking for that much, man. Just give me some time. I know you guys are outclassed, but so am I. I'm trying to do the same thing you guys are trying to do. Just give me some time, man. It's Illinois. It's not like we're playing against Georgia. Not yet, at least. And I screwed up there. I should have taken it. I shouldn't have taken it myself. Oh. We get the field goal, and we get the ball back pretty quickly. In a really good spot, too. Too bad I can't audible. They really need to give me the chance to audible here. Sutton Smith does a good job. Does the shock play work? I mean, Leverette's the one running the fade. I think they followed it, and I pulled it too much to the out of bounds anyway. They did follow it. They had like 3 guys back there. They were totally ready for it. 3rd and 4. We got to get this first down. It's got to happen. Absolutely. Underneath, it's Conley. He drops it. Everybody is dropping passes. The lights are too bright for my Memphis receivers. That probably wouldn't have got us the first down anyway, but it's crazy how bright these lights are for our guys. 16-9. There's still hope. We just got to play better, including me. I'm not saying that I've been playing great and my team has been losing us the game. I got to play a lot better too. I understand that. I don't know if I can, though. That's the problem. Kenny George changes the route. Leverett. I'm going to bet on the fact you won. That is a super underthrown ball. My God. I did not think that ball was going to be that underthrown. I thought I was leading him up the field. I guess I was completely wrong on that one. Got to roll out of this pocket. They've just got somebody so much faster than me. I mean, yeah, I have nothing else to do. Nobody else is on that side of the field. Oh, wasted drive. Absolutely wasted drive on that. Luckily, our defense is playing out of their mind. They are keeping us in this game, which is very appreciated. But we got to do something for them. I don't know if I can. Can I outrun this guy? I can, thank God. Kenny George got a lot of room in front of him. That's huge. That's going to be the end of the third quarter because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this ball off. I might be able to. Get set, center. Thank you. Probably would have been picked if I would have thrown that. So, fourth quarter action. This has been tough, man. I don't want to see what happens if we win this game and then move on to a tougher team. I mean, this is out of control tough. Only 89 yards through the air through three quarters. Memphis is loving it. The fans are into it. They're trying to keep us into it. This is out of control tough. This is out of control tough. Go up the field, Sutton. Go up the field, Sutton. Go up the field, Sutton. It worked. Barely. That was a dramatic playmaker, but it does work. Sutton Smith gets us to the 7. 3 straight RPOs, man. All right, Sutton. Please score a touchdown here. That would be unbelievably awesome if you could. He gets us to what, the 3? Yeah, the 3. They want another RPO. I guess we'll just do inside zone. This is a lot on the line here. Sutton Smith gets the handoff, and he falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Sutton Smith. Probably more of the MVP than I've been. It is 16-16, and we have the football again. Late third quarter. Oh, my God. Do you believe in miracles? Handoff to Sutton. I know we're the higher seed, but this feels like the complete opposite. It feels like we're the underdogs here. Do you believe in miracles? Step up in the pocket. Take a sack. Oh, nope. Don't take a sack. Get a yard out of it. I mean, they're just spying me on every play, and their edge rushers are way faster than I am. I got nothing, but maybe something. That ball's going to get completed. How I made that happen, don't ask me. Don't ask me how it happened. I don't know. Up to the 25-yard line. Run some hurry up. Get these guys tired. We need them on their hands and knees. Gasping for air. Sutton Smith turns the corner up the field. At the 10-yard line. Keep it going. Hurry up. Hurry up. We need them on oxygen takes on the sideline. Hand off to Sutton. Get the touchdown, Sutton Smith. Touchdown, Memphis. And we lead for the first time in the college football playoffs. He's rocking the baby. Memphis leads. But they score the touchdown. Illinois hadn't done anything all game, and then when they needed to, they scored. That's crazy. It's 23-23 with about 2 minutes to go, and I don't know where to go with the football, so I'll throw it away. Oh my God, this is crazy. Why did it have to be this way? Why couldn't we either blow them out or they blow us out? Why did it have to be this way and I eat the sack on third down or on second down? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw that, but I got in the animation too quick. Check that down. It's going to be intercepted. Oh my God. It's a pick six. Illinois is taking the lead on a pick six. I cannot believe that. I don't think anybody was open, to be fair. But it's a pick six by Illinois. My second interception of the day. And now we are the ones that have to fight to score to stay alive. Oh my God. I cannot believe my interception is what might end our season. And I don't know where to go with the football. Nobody's open. I mean, those Illinois corners and safeties were everywhere, man. They stayed with us. This feels impossible. I know it's not. We've proven we can score on these guys. But it feels impossible. And I need Jacoby Banks to win. And for that ball to get to him, he got wrapped up. No! Jacoby got wrapped up at the legs. Oh, that's tough. I needed him to break free and score. Oh, it wasn't Jacoby. It was Leverett. No wonder he didn't get open. Or he didn't win off as quickly as Jacoby would have. Oh, that's a big play. That's a real big play from Kenny George. 51 seconds to go. He scrambles to the 23. Oh my God, nobody is over the top. What the heck is happening here? Conley is absolutely butt naked. I gotta try it. Conley drops it. I can't with these receivers, man. They're gonna give me heart palpitations, these receivers. I can't handle it. You gotta release, you gotta release, you gotta release. Second down, completion, 3rd and 4. There's 40 seconds left. We gotta call a timeout. I gotta readjust. I gotta cool down. Touchdown keeps us alive. It has to be a touchdown. It cannot be anything else. It must be a touchdown. And I got sacked. Immediate strip sack, fumble, game over. It's ball game. It's going to be a thick 6. And Illinois will walk off with a touchdown. Kenny George, strip sack, fumble. It's their time. It's Illinois' time. I know we were the higher seed, but this felt like an uphill battle from the start. Immediate pressure. Immediate pressure. And a turnover and a touchdown. 27 seconds left. Oh, that's brutal. That is, out of all the ways to end the game, a strip sack fumble return for a touchdown is not what I wanted. That's a crazy ball to Sutton Smith, by the way, and it's going to be a touchdown. There's no hope. Why would I even score that? It's over. We lose the Cotton Bowl. Oh, Kenny. A tough, tough loss. There was hope. We could have won this game. Sutton Smith gets player of the game. Good for him. He is a senior, by the way. Oh. The fact that it was me that lost the game is the worst part of it. Eating that strip sack is brutal. But, I mean, there wasn't anything I do. I snapped the ball, stepped back, and looked down the field. But by the time I looked down the field, I already had pressure. It was immediate pressure. And he reaches his arm around there, swats that ball away, and it was a touchdown. There was 2 crucial moments in that game. It was the interception, the pick 6 that I threw earlier in the game, I think in the second quarter. And then it was that play that ended it. And they were both because of me. That's tough. I don't know how we can show our face in Memphis anymore. After a season, a good of season as we had, to end it like that is so brutal. Man, I don't know how I can make it up to those Memphis fans, man. I might just have to get out of here just because I don't think I can show my face. And here it is. The transfer portal is upon us. So we could stay at Memphis and stay the starting quarterback. We could go to Kennesaw, which would be a severe downgrade, but it would be easier competition. Sam Houston, they want us to be the second string. So it's just Kennesaw and Memphis that we would be the starter? That feels kind of crazy. It looks like we can't be the starter at any place. We'd have to walk on at a lot of different spots. If I wanted to go to Ohio State, I'd have to walk on. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Not a lot of teams are interested in good old Kenny George. There's a 90 overall at Virginia Tech. I'm not going to go there. Do we stay at Memphis? I mean, we're going to lose Sutton Smith. I don't know what Jacoby Banks is. I guess I could find out. Is Jacoby Banks a junior or a senior? What is he? Wide receiver. Jacoby Banks is a sophomore redshirt, so he's technically a junior. He wouldn't leave, but we don't have anybody else around him. I mean, we've got this 94 speed wide receiver in Gordon Latimer, but I can't choose to make him get on the field is the only problem. And I can't change, like I can't put anybody in the slot. I can't do anything like that. We might have to say goodbye to Jacoby Banks and be the backup somewhere and have to fight for a job. I think that might be our best option. I don't know how good this Memphis team is going to be next year. But where do we go? Who has a chance to be something? I mean, Virginia Tech has a chance to make the college football playoffs, but their quarterback is a 90 overall senior, and I'm already a junior. I can't sit behind a senior as a junior. We'd have to try to battle for the starting spot. I don't know if I'd be even able to. That's tough. I don't know what to do. We could win the job pretty easily at Northwestern, but I don't know if I want to go play at Northwestern. James Madison would be pretty easy to win the job. We can't go to Iowa State. Buffalo would be pretty easy to win the job, too. I don't really know where to go, if we're being honest. What does Virginia Tech have in terms of like wide receiver options? Who would we be playing with? First off, who would we be playing with at Northwestern? So they've got 89 speed senior wide. Oh, he's going to be gone. They've got this guy, Frank Covey IV, who's got 93 speed, 95 excel. He could be a nice weapon. They've also got Ramon Morales, Hayden Elegon II. But none of these guys are super fast. They've got a guy named Caleb Soto who's 94 speed. But like I said, I can't choose to put him in the slot or anything. Then they've got a senior running back. He's gone. The running backs are okay at Northwestern. And then if we go down to Virginia Tech, who would we be playing with down there? Virginia Tech running back, he's going to be gone, Malachi Thomas. But then they've got Kanye Roberts, who's decent, Jeremiah Coney, and then Mac Drummond. They're all okay. What about wide receivers? You got a sophomore Chance Fitzgerald, who's 92 speed. Okay. Aiden Green's going to be around. Tucker Holloway's going to be around. All right, all of these receivers are coming back. For the most, you would think they're coming back. And they've all got decent speed. Maybe Virginia Tech is the option, and we just have to hope that we can beat this guy. Oh, he's a senior. That's right. So he's gone. I think Virginia Tech might be the option. I don't know. It seems like that could be the smartest option. But I am going to leave this on a cliffhanger. Will I choose Virginia Tech? Will I choose Northwestern? Will I choose another school? Or will I stay at Memphis? What is the fate of Kenny George as he enters his junior season? We will find out at the beginning of next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.